life has been so busy that I really haven't had time to do an update, but not a whole lot has changed this week. I do find myself craving some other foods, different foods. I feel like I've had a lot on repeat. Even though I've done some things differently, I still feel like I have a lot on repeat. Don't really notice any difference so far in any more changes. I do still have the black floater in my right eye, but the 3 floaters that were kind of whitish clear, they're all gone, which is good. I've lost 10 pounds to date, which isn't something that, you know, was a goal for this by any means, but it's just something that naturally occurs when you cut out sugars and gluten and all sorts of things. I do notice a little less bloat in my belly, but I have, you know, a little bit left to go before I hit that 30-day mark, and then I can start adding a few things back in, so I'm excited about that. But just trying to get through day to day. So my family actually loved the fajitas so much that they requested that again. So we had that. Of course, we had spaghetti with, I used spaghetti squash. I did have omelets, and so I made omelets one night, and the next night we did spaghetti. So then for lunch the next day, I threw in the little bit of leftover turkey sausage that I had made, and put that in the marinara sauce that was left over so that I could eat it with the spaghetti squash and have meat in it, as we didn't do meat at night. So there are a few things that I've done, like I said, a lot of leftovers. I try to make enough of the night's meal so that I have it for lunch, so that it's quick, because since everything has to be made completely by scratch, you know, that's just what I've learned to do to make it easier. The garden has been pumping and full of produce coming in, which is great, but that means that I've spent a lot of time in the kitchen, and I'm already spending a lot of time in the kitchen, so it's been a lot of late nights, not getting done with chores until 9:30 at night, and things have just been crazy. So I have not had a lot of time to really even think about it. So I'm really glad that I made a calendar for my weekly meals and monthly meals, so that I just kind of can get a head start and know, and just not have to think about it. So I have really been going by that a lot, and just trying to make extra, like I said, for leftovers for lunch. But for the most part, I just feel like now it's a little bit easier. I did have a lull on Saturday when I really wanted to go out to eat. I actually called a restaurant that I thought would be the most accommodating and healthy restaurant out there, but even they use a blended oil to cook their chicken, so that wasn't something I wanted to trust. To ask them if they would do maybe just butter or just olive oil, and they were so nice and so accommodating, and said to just check with the waiter, but I didn't want to risk it. I mean, we're talking about 3 long weeks, and I did not want to have to start over, so I opted not to go. But it ended up we were too tired anyway after working in this extreme heat and, you know, just having so much to do. So anyway, the end of week 3 is a little bit of an excitement, because it's been kind of drudging as a task, honestly, even from someone who cooks from scratch most of the time and eats relatively healthy. There's still so much more that I've had to do. So end of week 3 is great, and looking forward to wrapping up this last of the 30 days. And I'm sure you guys have noticed I look frazzled in every single video I've done, and that's because this is life right now, but just trying to fill you in on this journey. So it's just a part of it.